223. Hashtag connection underappreciated at humor_animations. Hashtag VerseTV223C.
So she's not younger than me, she's not skinnier than me, and she's not prettier than me. Then why couldn't it just be me?
Because she's softer than you. She's quieter than you. She doesn't yell at me. She doesn't call me an idiot or tell me to shut up all the time. She listens to me. She's nice to me. She doesn't make me feel like the only thing stopping her from being happy is me.
Ooh, that is powerful. I love that scene. Now, that's actually a scene from a movie, an actual human movie, but they used the little stick figures to sort of reenact it. Either way, that is just so powerful, in my opinion. And the question that we will be answering is, reference a time that you were on either side of this video's discussion. Reference a time that you were on either side of this video's discussion. Either your love was underappreciated or mismanaged, or you underappreciated or mismanaged the love of another until the connection was gone. Don't know what you've got till it's gone. Who sings that? Basic Complexity. I know you know, because I'll give you a hint. That was, I think that was junior high school, actually. Right before high school. Got Till It's Gone.
Oh.
With Q-Tip.
Yes, because I know the song. I just can't get it all together. But hold on. Was that the Janet?
Yep, Janet Jackson, The Velvet Rope, which was released, I believe, 1997. So that would have been junior high for us. But yeah, that was, I didn't love that album when it first came out, but I went back in my latter years and actually fell in love with that album in a large way in terms of her repertoire. Like, I really like her. I actually fell in love with Janet Jackson around college, you know? Like, she was amazing and everything before that, but I was just like, I could take it or leave it. But in college, I actually really fell in love with Janet Jackson. Anyway, maybe it's because I got a little more of a brain power. Anyway, let me stop. So, my first answer is this. C. Oh, sorry. The acting in that scene was primo, marvelous, simply marvelous, darling. And the acting and the review, it's like, it's sad that people can be like that, you know? And to answer the question, did I underappreciate someone, a partner of mine or partners? And yes. Going back to my early to mid 20s, when I was like 23, 24, for one particular person, I remember he Aaron, you're acting as if this is your first time even thinking about it. It's not my first time thinking about it. But he actually wanted to get married. And, us being early geriatric millennials, at that time, when we were in our early mid 20s, that was not legal for us. The closest thing that we had was civil union. And I think that he did want that. He was like, that would be cool. But I was too afraid. And additionally, he, yeah, he was very ethnically, racially mixed, you know? And part of that mix was okay. He doesn't. He'll know it's him if he watches. But I know you don't watch or whatever. But part of his mix was Indian, and this will be a good opportunity for me to explain a little bit because I I would sort of pick with him about that, but that was just because of my one, it was ignorant, but two, I connected it with how everybody's like, well, I'm 1/16th Indian talking about Native American, but no, he was actually Indian from India and beautiful. Oh my gosh. Anyway, but yes, well, part Indian from India. And I remember it wasn't until after we broke up and after I underappreciated him, I was talking with a good friend of mine about the awful things that I did, not realizing it was awful. And my friend was like, Aaron, you were an a hole. That's an a hole thing to do. You don't do that. That's not proper for proper society. And it wasn't until he put me in my place like that that I realized, oh my gosh, he's right. That was the wrong thing to do. And here he was just so sweet and nice to me. Oh my gosh. Uh, and I'll save it for my 1 minute, but I will finish this piece. Basic complexity.
Um. All right. What else?
C.
Say. Just I guess also touching on what you said. In best ship. All right. Yes, I was definitely underappreciated or treated like trash, and then they cheated. I ended that, but after all that happened, I more or less um treated my following boyfriend like trash, even though I told him from jump I wasn't ready for a relationship because I had just gotten out of a lengthy bad one. But yeah, he talked me into it. And then I realized I didn't need to be in another relationship yet. But I didn't have the guts to break up with him. I was like, he gotta break up with me. So and it was so wrong, and I apologized to no end, but I did like a complete a hole intentionally to get him to break up with me, which he eventually did. But in years past, we've worked past all that. I explained everything to him, but I definitely was not in a place to be in another relationship yet. But yeah, that's how that worked out. And this whole thing actually also, and I don't know what, but song just came to mind. And this was years ago by the group